Namaste, and welcome to Mindfulness Moment. Taking a pause in your day, just a really wonderful thing that you can do for your life, right? Just to come and take a moment to come into your body, to come into your breath, to take a moment of pause, perhaps just to arrive, right? Arrive in your body, in your breath, in this particular moment, whatever it has to offer. So thank you for being here. My name is Evalena, and just thrilled to be here to lead you through this mindfulness moment practice. So go ahead and find a seat. Now, your seat can be here on the ground. I like to take a cross-legged position that feels comfortable and good for me. If you want to sit up in a seat or take another position on the ground, maybe sitting on your knees or something like that, please feel free to do that. So we'll start here just with a moment of grounding, a moment to arrive, right? It's good for your life just to come and be present here and now. So resting your hands down, let your hands rest down on your thighs. You're seated comfortably, steadily, wherever you are. And start to find your way home to your breath. So breathing in through your nose, filling up. You feel the breath flow into your belly, into your ribs, into the top of your chest. And empty that breath right out through your nose. Empty it, empty it, empty it, empty it. Just stay like this, just being very mindful of your breathing. You can let your eyes get really soft now. If it feels good and comfortable, you can go ahead and let your eyes closed and just follow your breath. Feel it coming into your body. Take your time, allow the body to expand, to open up, especially as you get close to the top, just lifting up. There's a little moment of pause and then gently and mindfully release that breath. Emptying, 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 emptying. And just continue like that, just with breath. So breathing in through your nose. You have this nice, strong, upright posture. Your spine is engaged, your belly and core. But the rest of the body is very, very relaxed, including your mouth, your tongue, your cheeks. Just let the body just be here. So filling up, breathing in and breathing out. We'll add a little movement to this breath now. So as you empty the breath, go ahead and exhale it. Go through your nose, empty, and just drop your chin down to your chest. As you inhale, go ahead and let the breath lift your gaze. Your chin lifts, your collarbones widen, your chest is open, going to the top. And then as you release, this time exhale the breath through the mouth, releasing, releasing, releasing as the chin softly, softly drops to your chest. And keep going like that. Now the breath flowing in through your nose, fill up. Feel the ribs expanding front and back and to the sides. Up, up, up you go. Chest is lifted. Exhale, gently release, release, release. And keep moving. This breath is called the breath of joy. Inhaling, rising up. Feel the breath flowing into your body, welcoming yourself to this moment, right? Really here. Empty, 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 empty. Through the mouth, the breath goes. A few more just like this. Inhaling, rising up. Expanding the open chest, open heart, lifting, lifting, lifting. And empty, 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 empty. Chin melting to your chest. One more time, just like this. Inhale, rising up. Feeling the breath lifting you up all the way up, all the way up. And empty, 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 empty. Chin drops to your chest. Keep your head here. Come into a nice gentle breath through your nose now and start to take some rolls of the head. Let the breath just come in through your nose and go ahead and explore here, just letting your ear drop to the shoulder, taking the head to the back and over to the side, and just play like that. You can change directions, keep the breath flowing. Again, this is a really wonderful way to come into the body, to invite the body and the breath to unite in this moment. So right here and now. So notice what it is that you feel as you're moving the head and neck very softly and gently. Just opening up nice and full. A few more movements like this. The head, relaxed jaw, opening up, opening up. Good. The next time your chin comes to center, keep it there and then take your shoulders way up to your ears. A big shrug of your shoulders. Let the shoulders drop down and away. On an in-breath, go ahead and lift your arms all the way up. So now you're kind of lifting out of your seat with the help of your arms, reaching nice and wide. Send your gaze up, look up between your hands, and then we'll twist, turning and twisting. Right hand to left thigh, left hand behind you, and turn and twist and breathe deeply. Inhaling. Exhaling, you're bringing your body out, right? Coming here in this moment. Let the shoulders get really soft. See if you can feel the shoulder blades themselves sliding down your back as you turn, as you open, as you continue that breath. On your next in-breath, lift the arms back up to the sky. You get nice and tall here. Go ahead and send the gaze up, opening up. See if you can lift right from the center of your chest, and then turn and twist to the other side. Deep breathing here, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling. Remembering the shoulders. Can you have this experience of your shoulders, the shoulder blades themselves? See if they can soften down your back as you turn, as you twist here. Inhale, come back up to the center, reach your arms all the way up. Good. Now, this time we're going to drop the left hand onto the ground, or if you're seated in a chair here, you can just grab the edge of the chair and take the arm way up and over, that right arm way up and over. Your gaze can look down for a moment. You can move the head and neck around. Again, trying to relax the jaw. And we're going to go forward. So we're going to take that right hand and sway it forward. So it sways. If you're on the ground, you might touch the ground there. If you're seated up, it's fine to let that arm just kind of float in the air. And then take that left arm way up and over. Might look up, might look down. You might notice that this side feels different, right? Maybe this is the side that feels more spacious, or maybe there's a little bit more tension in this side that you notice. Again, we'll bring that left hand forward. If you're on the ground, you can just gently touch the right arm. We'll go right up and over. Nice, open, spacious side bend. And now we'll flow a bit here. So bringing that right arm forward, going up and taking the left arm up and over. Movements like this, very soft, very gentle, very controlled though. You're very present in the movement. Deep breathing in. Deep breathing out. Go ahead, bring both arms up. Turn your palms up to the sky. Reach your arms up, up, up. You're right in the center now. And then gently bring just the tips of your fingers together. And take your time. You're going to bring the thumb right over the forehead, over the nose, to the heart center. Deep breathing in. Take a breath out through your mouth. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Good. And shrug your shoulders. We'll come into some movement now, working with a cat and cow action. So I'm going to do my cat and cow on the ground. You can do your cat and cow standing if you wish. If you have some padding there, you might put something underneath your knees so you can be really comfortable and spacious there, right? Having a little comfort underneath the knees. Hands are directly underneath your shoulders, knees are tracking underneath your hips, and go ahead and start to flow here, cat and cow. So lifting as you go forward, right? Your chest will be open and spacious on that inhalation. And then as you exhale, you round, 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 and feel free here as you're moving to pause at any time. Maybe you want to spend an extra breath or two in that cat position, right? Maybe that feels good for your lower back, right? Feel that stretch. Deep breathing. So we were working a bit with the shoulders. Now we can start to work with a little bit more awareness of the lower body, the lower back and the lower hips, right? Feel the outer hips, feel what's happening. and free in your movement. So you can get really playful here. Circling sometimes feels good. You can do this again standing just by bending your knees and swiveling your hips over to the side. And go ahead and play like this. Again, you're mindful, you are here, breath present. So you can keep those thoughts on this beautiful moment, this movement, this breath practice, inhaling and exhaling. And it's good for your life just to take time to come into your body, right? To unite the body and the mind and the breath all in one place, right? You're feeling your breath in and feeling your breath right back out. Good. Let's take a rest now. So if you're standing, you can take a nice gentle forward bend, or you can sit in a chair and just drape yourself over the front of your body. If you're on the ground, widen your knees and walk your arms forward any amount. I like to rest my head, my forehead on my hand. So I have something to support my forehead there, and just breathe into this place. Lower back is expanding and widening. And take the time with your breath. Take the time to really be here, right? Feel the body with each breath you take. It takes some time to settle, right? To settle. So just be really kind and patient with yourself and just enjoy this moment of rest, this moment of grounding. And keep your awareness, keep your focus here on your body, right? So if the mind starts to wander away a bit, just invite it back with your breath. You can move your head gently side to side. That gives you a nice massage right over the front of the forehead. Just breathing deep, inhaling and exhaling. Deep breathing in and deep breathing out. So a good stretch, it's good for your body. If you're down on the ground, you can start to walk your arms way, way, way forward. If you're standing or you're in a forward bend here, gently come up slowly to stand and reach your arms up and just give yourself a good stretch. We're down on the ground, we're stretching, stretching. If you're standing, just reach those arms up, rooting your legs down into the ground and stretch, stretch, stretch and open. Good. Take your time. If you're on the ground, you're going to come up onto your hands and knees. Again, if you're standing, just come to stand in your Tadasana pose, in a mountain pose. And we're going to join you there. So if you want to transition through a downward facing dog, if that's a pose that you enjoy, take your time to do that. You can spend a moment or two there in that downward facing dog. You get a good stretch here, right? The head down, lower than the heart. Again, good for your body, good for your body. We're going to eventually come all the way up to stand. So take your time to get there. We'll all meet standing. Feet are rooted underneath you. And be spacious here. You can take your feet out a little bit wider, perhaps, than just a little bit wider than your hips. And you're rooting yourself down into the ground. Go ahead and take the arms out to the side. We'll take a moment to unwind. A lot of tension sometimes builds in the head and the neck and shoulders. So just taking your arms, turning your palms one direction and then the other direction. You can start to bend your elbows. I find that when I bend my elbows, I get a little bit more space out of this, right? Open, pay attention here, opening. Slip the hands back behind you. Take a nice loose interlace and draw your shoulder blades together as your chin and chest lift. So we kind of started the practice here, right? That breath of joy. Feel that openness, that offering of breath all through the front of your body. Go ahead and bend your knees and keep this torso, keep the center really strong here as you start to bend, almost like you're going to take a seat, but not quite. And deep breathing. And then go ahead, reach your arms up to the sky. We'll take a forward bend here. You can keep your knees bent for a few breaths here, just releasing the head and neck nice and full. If you want to play with straightening your legs, go ahead and do that.
You get a good stretch through the back of the legs. Try to keep your awareness to your pelvis so it's pulling back. You have a lot of space in that lower back. Go ahead and come up halfway. And we'll twist here. So go to the right, turn towards the right. The crown of the head is reaching straight ahead. It doesn't go off to the right as well. Go straight ahead and straighten that right leg and turn and twist and open and deep breathing. Exhale, go back down into that forward bend. The arms lifted. Shake your head. Yes and no. And full of breath. Go ahead again, halfway up. Tailbone is reaching back. You have this nice flat spine that you're working with. Use your breath and we'll turn and twist to the left side. Left leg is straight and strong. Crown of the head is reaching straight ahead, right? Straight forward. Open and stretch. This is one of my favorites for the outer hips. Deep breathing in, deep breathing out. Exhale, releasing your head and neck down. Go ahead and let your arms just dangle now, releasing the interlace of your hands, and swirl and twirl into your wrists a bit, slow and steadily. You can come up slow here now, just one vertebra at a time. The awareness here, the mindfulness moment. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the sky, a deep breath in. We're going to flow forward, take a forward bend. Long, open, spacious stretch here down into the forward bend. And then come up again to that flat spine. I'm going to put my hands on my shins so I can really work to awaken and open the back of the legs, the lower back. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise back up. Take your arms to the side. Breath is flowing. There's that breath of joy at the top. And then exhale, bring your hands right here to your heart center. Let's do one more of those, right? In bringing the breath into the whole body now. Feel the side body, feel the back body. Exhale, forward you go. Release, release, release. Inhaling halfway up. And then exhale right back down. Deep breath in and rising back up. Reaching, expanding, opening, palms meet at the top. Exhale your hands here to your heart and deep breath. Just pause here for a moment. And feel the energy. These simple sun breaths really open up the body, bring energy. Again, it's good for your life just to awaken and into awareness. Go ahead and shake out your wrists. You can shake out your legs. We'll do one more forward bend here. So take your feet out nice and wide. So make sure you're safe as you're doing that. I happen to be on a tiled floor, so my feet are pretty sticky there. Grounding down, nice wide stance. Put your hands on your hips and then draw your elbows back towards one another. So again, you have this great awareness of the chest, the opening here in the front of the body. Little softness in your knees. Take a forward bend. Go halfway. Take a big breath in and then exhale. Go all the way into the forward bend. Release the head and neck. And here, the hands can be down on the ground if that's available to you, or maybe put some props, or even if you have a chair, you could have your hands on the chair. And then go side to side. You can get playful here again. Stretching in through the inner thighs. Again, working hips and lower back here. In our Western world, in our work life, we're often in a seat, right? We spend a lot of time sitting. So opening up this back body, getting a little bit of breath in there can be really, really good for your life, good for your body. Breathing in, breathing out. And kind of turning things upside down, this inversion, just to get the flow of breath and energy moving through your body. Use your breath. Gently crawl your hands up onto your thighs here. I'm going to turn my toes out now. Turn my toes out. Hands onto your thighs. Look forward. Your chest is nice and open. And then let's do some standing cat and cow in this wide-legged version. Again, just to get some movement in the lower back. You can feel really good. You can bend a little deeper if that's accessible, maybe going down into and towards a squat in a wide-legged pose here, breathing in, breathing out. So conscious, aware, awake movement, right? That's a mindfulness moment. You're here, right? You're here in your body.
using your breath, and then gently, gently come all the way up. Good. We're going to transition now. We're going to go back down onto the ground, right? So you can come down with me. Even if you prefer taking your meditation portion of this in the seat, you can come down here on the ground if that's available to you for a moment. And we'll just do a little bit of stretching here. Take the right leg and give it a little swing. So I'm grabbing just the ankle, not the foot. And just give that leg a little bit of a swing. And bring that bent knee, the sole of that foot into the inner thigh of the left leg. So you're nice and engaged here. Put your hands back behind you and sit up, right? Really reach down into the ground. Pull yourself out of your hips. Take some deep and mindful breathing. Lift your right arm straight up into the sky and then start to turn and twist. Stay upright as you're doing that. Turn and twist and turn and twist. Turn the right thumb. The palm faces out, the thumb is down, and then start to forward bend. And here you might grab your ankle, you might grab the outer edge of your foot. You reach, and then at the last minute, look down, your head to your knee. And just enjoy this stretch, right? You get a good stretch through the hamstrings, through the side body, the back body. Relaxed head and neck. And a good stretch here, opening up. Go ahead and slowly come back up. You can shrug your shoulders a bit. You can keep that right knee bent. If you want to come along for this, we'll have a little fun. My right hand is down. I'm going to lift up onto the right knee and lift my left arm up. Take it over your ear, just reaching, extending, and then go ahead and sit yourself right back down. Shrug your shoulders. Let's change side. Let's go to the left leg and give it a swing. Okay, again, we're working in these hips. Feel the breath here, a little swing into the leg. You can then gently bring that foot into your inner thigh. Your right leg is nice and straight and strong. I like to start with a real awareness of length in the spine by putting my hands back behind you, just lifting yourself up and out. Nice full breath. That right foot can stay flexed. Lift the left arm up. Start to turn and twist. So left arm, turn and twist. You're upright as you're doing that. And then the left hand, you can turn so that the palm faces out, the thumb is down, and then you're going to reach for something, right? Maybe the outer edge of your foot, the ankle. Let your head drop to your knee. And breathing in, breathing out. Good for your life, good for your body. This gets into the back body, stretches, right, just above the rim of the pelvis. We have these adrenal glands that kind of regulate our stress, breathing in, our stress responses, in and out. Deep breath in. Deep, deep breathing out. That's a mindfulness moment. Go ahead and gently rise right back up. A little roll of the head. You take your legs and give them a little shake, extend them forward. And now go ahead and prepare, right? Prepare a seat for some mindfulness meditation practice. So I'm choosing to stay on the ground. Again, if you want to sit up in a chair, that's absolutely fine. Maybe you want to lean up against something. Maybe that today's a day that you would like to have a little support, a little extra support. Go ahead and take that. Coming up into your seat. Take your time to prepare it well so that it's comfortable and it's steady for you. And I always like to start again with a little motion of the head, just a little movement to soften the muscles of the head and the neck. See if you can find that balance, that point of balance where the head is resting very, very softly and gently, almost effortlessly right on top of the spine. And full breath. hands. You can have your hands down on your thighs. You can turn your palms up. Maybe you would like to take a more active mudra today. I like this one where I take the dominant hand and just place it in the palm of the opposite hand and put the thumbs together and soften. It's a great way to connect, to stay here in this moment. And return again and again and again. This is what we do in our mindfulness practice, to the breath, right? To the breath, to the awareness of the breath. You feel how that breath enters the body right through the nostrils, moving down into the lungs and out into the stream of your blood, into the tips of your toes and the tips of your fingers. The whole body is aware of this beautiful breath, this life force that comes in. It goes right back out. As you settle into this seat, right? Strong spine, strong center, the rest of the body relaxes. Shoulders get nice and soft. The legs and the hips supported in your seat. And just taking this time, this moment to practice awareness. And again, return to your breath. Just keep returning back and back to your breath. Awareness of your breath. Start to deepen it now, bringing it in, filling your body, nourishing you, restoring your body. Deep and clear with the breath. Let your eyes slip open and go ahead and reach your arms forward again, reaching them up and out. You get nice and tall and spacious here. Nice, full breath. Go ahead and bring the tips of your fingers to touch very gently. Take a moment and look up. That gaze, that heart center reaching up to the sky. Take another breath in. And empty. And as you empty, start to bring your hands right through the midline, over the forehead, over the nose, the mouth, the throat, and finally letting your hands now press in a prayer right here at heart center. And take a moment here, right? A moment to sit in gratitude, right? To yourself, to your beautiful body and your beautiful breath for taking this time, this mindfulness moment time. Take another breath in, fill up, and then go ahead and send that gratitude out into the world. We do this practice for the benefit of all beings. Take another full breath in. As you exhale, you can drop your chin to your chest. Namaste to you. Thank you so much for the privilege and honor of guiding you through this mindfulness moment practice. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy. And I look forward to practicing with you again. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to contact me. It's Evalena at yogasole.com. So thank you so much.